Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome back, and today we are making these super cute DIY fidget spinners. That's right, we are on that bandwagon now. I was just genuinely curious to see if I could make them myself because I've seen a lot of different DIY fidget spinner videos, but I always felt like they were either too hard to make, they would break super easily, or they just didn't spin that well. So I was really curious to see if I could come up with a good method to make them that was easy enough, practical, and I also wanted to make ones that wouldn't fall apart. And I think that this solution is the best one that I've seen so far. These spin so well. Allow me to demonstrate. You see, I'm fidgeting and it's spinning, so I feel like it's working out pretty well. I also really like the fact that these are kawaii ones too, because you guys know I'm obsessed with all things like cute and pandas and animals and all that kind of stuff. So I just think it makes these so much more fun. And then before we get started, make sure you tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications because I post new videos every single week. And without further ado, let's get into it. To start off, you're going to need some different bottle caps. One of my friends was kind enough to go comparison shop water bottle caps with me. I know, it's exciting stuff. And we found out that the Nestle bottle is perfect. It's got the right width and the right size, so it's perfect for our fidget spinners. To make mine a little bit cuter, I also spray painted them gold. I'll leave the name of the spray paint that I got down below, but it's a really awesome one, super shiny, even coating, all that good stuff. And now you're going to need something sharp. I recommend using an awl or something like that, and then just poke a hole right through the center. You want that to be thick enough so that you can fit a straw in it, so just shimmy that on through until you have a nice sizable hole there. And it's okay if it's a little bit off-centered. Honestly, mine were all slightly off-centered, and you would think that makes a big difference in how it spins, but from my experience, it doesn't really affect it. Next up, you're just going to stick your straw right through that hole, push it down just so it goes through the width of the bottle cap, and snip off any excess. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue this right to the cap. I recommend doing this on the back side just so you don't mess up the front of your bottle cap. After doing a lot of testing with this, I found that using the straw is the best method. It really reduces any friction there, so your fidget spinner is going to spin a lot faster and easier. And then in classic Kawaii Suit World fashion, I don't really have any wooden dowels or anything, but I do have a cake pop stick, which is actually the perfect size for a straw. So I'm just gonna snip this so it just extends about 1/8 of an inch on both sides of the straw. And now you're going to be needing some of these rhinestones. And I'm just gonna dab a little bit of hot glue on the center of the rhinestone, and then stick my cake pop stick right on top. Then just feed that through the straw, and glue the other gemstone on the other side. And this is going to be our main part of the fidget spinner, and you can see this works super well. It's not going to spin super fast right now because there's nothing attached to it, but you get the idea. And then I just made some other colors too. Now it's time to kawaii-fy the rest of the bottle caps. I'm going to be using some air dry clay here. One of my tips is that if you're going to be working with a light colored clay, you'll want to rub a little bit of the clay all over your hands so that it picks up any of the dust, and that way it won't show up in your final product. So I'm going to start off with my unicorns here. I think that these are super cute. You guys have seen this style of unicorn a million times, I'm sure. So I'm just going to add on some of the mane. Then I'll pop on some ears. And don't worry about this throwing off the weight of your fidget spinner. The air dry clay is super duper light, so it's really not going to affect it. Finish it off by popping on that horn and you are good to go. And then I made some other unicorns as well. Afterwards, I also made a set of kawaii animals. I'm starting off with a cute little panda. And then I also made a cat. Not gonna lie, from this angle, the cat looks kinda creepy, especially without a mouth or anything, but don't worry, it's gonna look cuter in just a little bit. And then classic Kawaii Suit World, we're gonna be making a real Akuma set as well. I just couldn't help it because it's 3 bottle caps, it's the perfect amount, they're round, and I think they came out super cute. And then once those have dried completely, I'm just going to paint on any final details with acrylic paint. If your hand is a little bit too shaky for a paintbrush or a dotting tool, you could try using a pen, but I would test it on some air dry clay beforehand just to make sure it doesn't bleed. And then I also painted some eyelashes onto the unicorn so they look super cute and happy. And now it's time to weight our fidget spinner orbiter friends. I'm just using a magnet here because it fits perfectly. So satisfying. Now, I am fully aware that it's illegal to deface currency, but you know what? Funny story. Pennies fit actually exactly inside these bottle caps, and they're also the perfect weight. That information is obviously totally unrelated to this video because it's illegal, but it was just a funny observation. Sorry, I think there's something in my throat. Use pennies for this. Okay. I'm all better now. But anyways, I'm just gluing these to the center part of my fidget spinner now, and I'm just using some hot glue for that. And I didn't measure out exactly thirds, but I think you can eyeball it pretty well. And guys, that's it. Can you believe that you can take like 3 bottle caps and a bunch of other random stuff and make a fidget spinner? It's so cool. These spin super well. I tried out a bunch of different methods, and this is definitely the best one I found. So have fun with your fidget spinners. Definitely tag me in your photos if you recreate this because I would love to see. And yeah, enjoy. Alright guys, our fidget spinners are finished now, and I think that these are so adorable, and I do kind of get the appeal of this, although I do think it veers more on the toy side of things rather than the practical side. So let me know down below what you guys think, because I'm really curious to hear. But anyways though, thank you so much for watching, and then if you enjoyed this video, make sure you tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications so I can see you back here next week. You can also follow me on social media at Kawaii Sweet Eats, and then check out my Etsy sticker shop right over there. I just put up a whole bunch of new stuff, and then I already have a whole new kit ready, and I'm working on some more sticker sheets, so look out for those too. And I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you back here very soon. Bye guys!